Hi kids. Now you are going to learn about major industrial clusters and their specialization in Tamil Nadu. Chennai, it is known as the Detroit of Asia. Why anyone can say? Because it's having the large auto industry. So only it is named as the Detroit of Asia. Chennai is home to large number of auto assembly and component of making firms. Some domestic firms we may say TVS, TI Cycles, Ashok Leyland like that. And also in Chennai we are having the MNC firms like Hyundai, Ford, Renault, Nissan which were attracted a number of component suppliers from the foreign countries. Hosur, it is also the another auto cluster which is having the TVS and Ashok Leyland. Nowadays, Coimbatore region also developing into an auto component cluster. Next, we will move on to the truck and bus body building industry clusters. Namakkal Tiruchenkood belt in western Tamil Nadu is known for its truck body building industry. Karur, it is also the another major hub with more than 50 units it's there. Many entrepreneurs were previous employees in a big firm involved in bodybuilding who came out to set up their own units. Next, you will learn about the textile clusters. Tamil Nadu is home to the largest textile sector in the country. Coimbatore is referred as the Manchester of South India because of the development of cotton textile industry since the colonial period. At present, most of the spinning mills have moved around the Coimbatore city. Tamil Nadu is the biggest producer of cotton yarn in the country. Powerloom is more widespread with Erode and Salem region. Tirupur is famous for clustering of a large number of firms producing cotton knitwear. It accounts for nearly 80% of the country's cotton knitwear exports and generates employment in the range of over 3 lakh people since the 1980s. It is also a major producer for the domestic market. It is seen as one of the most dynamic cluster in the global south. At present, some of the leading garment exporters in India have set up factories here. Apart from bodybuilding, Karur is a major center of exports of home furnishing like tablecloth, curtains, bed covers and also towels. Bhavani and Kumarapalayam are again major center of production of carpets both for the domestic as well as for the global markets. Apart from such modern clusters, there are also traditional artisanal clusters such as Madurai and Kanchipuram that are famous for the silk and cotton handloom saris. Kanchipuram for silk saris and Madurai for the cotton saris. Next, you will learn about the leather and leather goods clusters. Hundreds of leather and tannery facilities are located around Vellore and its nearby towns such as Ranipet, Ambur and Vaniambadi. The Vellore district is the top exporter of finished leather goods in the country. Chennai also has a large number of leather product making units involved in exports. There is another clustering of leather processing in Dindigul as well as the Erode. Fireworks, matches and printing cluster. Sivagasi, it is famous for the match industry and also famous for the fireworks and the printing clusters. Electronics and information technology clusters. After the economic reforms started in the early 1990s, the state has seen the entry of hardware and electronic manufacturers like Nokia, Foxconn, Motorola, Sony Ericsson, Samsung and Dell, making cellular handset devices, circuit boards and consumer electronics. They have all been set up in the Chennai region. Information and technology specific special economic zones. In order to make development more inclusive, Tier 2 cities such as Coimbatore, Madurai, Tiruchi, Tirunelveli, Hosur and Salem have been promoted as IT investment destination apart from the Chennai region. ELCOT and ELCOSIS are developed in Chennai, Sholinganallur, Coimbatore, Vilankuruchi, in Madurai, Ilanthaikulam, Vadapalanchi, and in Tiruchi, Navalpattu. Companies desiring to set up units in the state can avail themselves of the facilities provided in LCOSIS. The possibility of setting up LCOSIS in new locations will be explored based on demand and viability. Special Economic Zones. Policy was introduced in April 2000 for the setting up of special economic zones in the country with a view to a hassle-free environment for exports. The special economic zones are in Nanganeri, Ennur, Coimbatore, Osur, Perambalur, Otto City says in Tiruvallur, India Singapore says that also in the Tiruvallur district. Biopharmaceutical says which is helpful for the poison control center and also it's doing the research in the medicines. Next, Madras Export Processing Zone. It is a special economic zone in Chennai. It's one of the 7 export processing zone in the country which set up by the central government. It was established in 1984 to promote the foreign direct investment which enhance foreign exchange earnings and create greater employment opportunities in this region. The MEPS headquarters is located on GST Road in Tambaram. The policy factors that helped the industrialization process in Tamil Nadu. Education. Industries require skilled human resources. Apart from a lot of attention to primary education, to promote literacy and basic arithmetic skills, the state is known for its vast supply of technical human resources. It is home to one of the largest number of engineering colleges, polytechnics and industrial training centers in the country. Infrastructure. The widespread diffusion of electrification has contributed to the spread of industrialization to smaller towns and villages in the state. Tamil Nadu is known for the excellent transport infrastructure, especially in the minor roads that connect rural parts of the state to nearby towns and cities. Industrial promotion. Apart from investment in education and transport and energy infrastructure, active policy efforts were made to promote the specific sectors and also industrialization in specific regions. Some agencies that have played a key role in industrialization in the state that are SIPCOT, TANSITCO, TITCO, TIC, TANSI. What is that SIPCOT? SIPCOT means State Industries Promotion Corporation of Tamil Nadu, which was formed in the year 1971 to promote industrial growth in the state by setting up industrial estates. TANSITCO. TANSITCO means Tamil Nadu Small Industries Development Corporation. It is a state agency of the state of Tamil Nadu which established in 1970 to promote the small scale industries in the state. TITCO, Tamil Nadu Industrial Development Corporation, established in 1965. It is also one of the government agency to promote industries in the state and also to establish industrial estates. TIC, Tamil Nadu Industrial Investment Corporation Limited, established in 1949. It's intended to provide low-cost financial support for both setting up new units and also for expansion of existing units. Existing units means the old one. Okay, old firms for to expand that old firm as well as to set the new firms. The TIC, it is financially it is helping to the people. TANSI, Tamil Nadu Small Industries Corporation Limited, which established in 1965. It is supposed to be the first industrial corporation operating in the domain for small enterprises. Issues with the industrialization. What are the issues? What are the problems with the industrialization? Though Tamil Nadu has emerged as a relatively highly industrialized state in the country, the state faces a few issues in sustaining the process. To begin with, some clusters, especially chemicals, textiles, and leather clusters tend to generate a lot of polluting effluents that affect health. The effluents also pollute water bodies as well as the land, agriculture lands, everything. Next, employment generation potential has declined because of the use of technologies. Why they are using the technologies? They want to compete with the global. So only. Quality of employment also has suffered in recent years as most workers are employed only temporarily. Next, you will learn about the entrepreneur. What is the meaning of the entrepreneur? Who is the entrepreneur? Okay. Entrepreneur is an innovator of new ideas and business process. He possesses management skills, strong team building abilities, and essential leadership qualities to manage a business. Entrepreneurship. It is a process of action of an entrepreneur who undertakes to establish his enterprise. It is the ability to create and build something. Actually, the entrepreneur is the one of the innovator, and also he only is the risk bearer also. What is the role of an entrepreneur? The entrepreneur promote development of industries and help to remove regional disparities by industrializing rural and backward areas. They help the country to increase the GDP and per capita income. What is the GDP? Gross domestic product. They promote capital formation by mobilizing the ideal savings of the citizens and country's export trade. Entrepreneurs provide large scale employment to artisans, technically qualified persons, and professionals and try to maximize profits by innovations. They enable the people to avail better quality goods at lower prices, which results in the improvement of their standard of living. Startup India Scheme. Startup India Scheme is an initiative of the Indian government, the primary objective of which is the promotion of startups, generation of employment and wealth creation. It was launched on 16th January 2016. Stand Up India Scheme, which launched on 5th April 2016. Its main aim to facilitate bank loans between rupees 10 lakh and rupees 1 crore to at least one scheduled caste or scheduled tribe borrower and one woman borrower per bank branch for setting up a greenfield enterprise. Thank you, kids.